Hello everyone, and I hope you are all doing very well. In today's video I'll be analyzing one of the subscribers a game, just like I promised you before. Let's get started. This game is played by Michael from Italy, so I'm analyzing this game for black. Let's start. So his opponent played d4, knight f6, bishop f4, e6, and we can see both sides are developing very nicely. D6, knight to h5. The idea is very obvious. I want to capture your bishop on f4, and white allowed that. Knight takes f4. That's a nice move. E takes f4. Knight to d7. Knight c3. Nicely done, castling. And bishop to ct d5, which I unfortunately don't like, because that's after d5 takes, that's first blocks the bishop, and second I'm giving up that square for the knight. I would say here knight f6 or c5, play for the center. That would be good, but let's see what happened here. After d5 takes knight e5, and f6. Unfortunately it is not gonna work, since there is a nice idea which I believe white did find it here. Queen to d3, attacking that h7. Of course you cannot just capture this one, because there is queen takes h7, king to f7, and queen to h5. Check. If you do this g6, that will be a very nice checkmate on g6. If you come back to g8, that will be also a mistake, since bishop to h7 check, king to h8, bishop to g6, controlling this diagonal here, and then end up with a checkmate in h7. So it looks like Mikhail did see all of that, which is good, and then he had to play, unfortunately, f5, since also I believe g6, white can just sacrifice their knight here and end up with just a nice checkmate. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and checkmate on h7. Okay, so he had to play f5 here, and g4, g6, which is very surprising that white actually here took on g6. I believe this is just a free piece. Instead of that, white should have just played like king h1, rook to g1, and just put pressure on the king side like this. So yeah, g6, knight takes g6. Just like I said, I believe just it's a free piece. Rook takes, Mikhail did well on coming back on f7 with the idea of putting his rook in there. King there, rook g7, bishop f8 is a normal idea, also f6, sorry, and then you bring your knight on f8, which he did. And then c5 here, it's good, since if white do capture, you open up for all kind of checks and bring your queen. So he didn't do that. Queen c7, rook c1, bishop takes d4. I'm not pretty sure about this move, but it should be okay. I just don't like it. And then now again, I'm not sure. I think this is fine, because since you gave a piece, you see, that's why I don't like it. You get this pawn. But Mikhail just captured this pawn and left the knights. It'd still be okay, because after all, remember, he got a free piece. And I think this looks good. Can we defend it? I think this is the only move to defend it, or king here, which is not, doesn't look that really pretty there. Okay, but yeah, queen g3, queen captures the knights, f3, queen to f6, rook to d1, and rook to d8, and actually white resigned here. If you can see this position, it was really well played here by Michael, since he has an extra piece, a pass pawn. When you move this pawn, it's actually a bishop that is attacking on f3. So well done, um, well done, Mikhail. Oh, and thank you so much for sharing this game with me, and thank you for your subscription and support. And if you are one of the subscribers there wants me to analyze your game, please don't hesitate to send me the link, and I hope to see you all soon. Goodbye.